Hello guys, and welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. I have a really fun video for you guys. Sometimes I just put all my videos together on these ultimate gift guides, but I actually wanted to choose the product, so I chose my 50 favorite gift ideas from Amazon. The clips are filmed from throughout the year, so you'll see different hair, makeup, lashes, all the things. So it's a journey either way. But I did take the time and put the number up on the screen. Since we're gonna have so many products today, I wanted to make shopping a little bit easier. So if a 1 pops up on the screen or a 6, just jot that down on a pad, and then when you're done watching the video, you can go click on those links. I'll also have one main link at the top of the page. If you just want to click it, it'll take you over to Amazon, my favorites page, and you can see all those products listed out. Whatever's easier for you, but it's going to be all down below in the description box. So if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Happy shopping, and let's get into these Amazon gift guide products. Okay, product number 1 is a concealer. The only reason I'm throwing this one in here is I used to use it and love it. I re-bought it when I saw it was going to be on sale, and I'm like, I do love this. Why did I stop? I think I went more to creams than liquid, but it is easier to do under your eyes. I feel like I'm not like pulling as much. Plus it's like 40% off today. So if you've ever wanted to try it, it's just a good time. This is also a really good brand with like teens and preteens. So if you're going to be buying for a girl and you want her to be like, oh my gosh, when she opens up the gift, this is a good one to give. Okay, let's pause and do a little fashion break. So I always like to wear my Amazon tops when I'm filming these videos, just in case you guys are looking for good tops. You guys know me, I keep it simple, and it's typically always something I can wear with leggings because that's all I pretty much wear, and I found us a winner. This one feels so good. Like, it feels super expensive. It is around $35, not on sale. So I'm hoping when you guys watch this, it will be on sale, but that's what I paid for it, like before Prime Day. Even at $35, like, it's worth every penny. It looks very high end. I love the little bit higher neck. It's not like a huge turtleneck, but it's up high. So if you wanted to wear like a pretty necklace with this, you could. If not, you can just pair it with like really big earrings. The length is perfect on it. It covers me. So I can wear them with leggings. It's got 2 little slits that are just flattering, so it's not like sticking to you. And of course they have a lot of different colors, but I chose black. That's where I'm happy. So if you're needing just a good top, maybe just refreshing, but you want a good quality piece, like not a cheap piece. Sometimes, you guys know, we can get like cheap tops, which is fine. This is a really good one. Like, this is gonna hold. But something I switched over to, you know how everyone tells you to wear like white eyeliner because it brightens your eyes? That's totally true. I feel like when you hit a certain age, it's just like, that's a little harsh. Like, it's a little much for my age people and up, but I love that bright eye effect. So what I learned is if you use like a warmer white, like a tan or a beige cream, you get that same effect. So I wear this like in all my videos. It is a subtle one, but it still works. Like, there's some days I go in there and I'm like, what's wrong with my makeup today? You guys know when you have those days and you're like, what's off? It's typically I forgot to put this on, and it just like wakes up your eyes and your face. I've had like more expensive brands, but when I found this on Amazon, I was like, add to cart. I love things that I can just like order from Amazon. I get it within the next couple days, if not same day. I don't have to wait a week. I don't have to go to another site, but this is really pretty. So if you're looking for a way to just kind of like brighten up your face, change your makeup look, it's good to like change things out occasionally and just like update our faces. This is an easy fix, and I just put it like kind of right there in my waterline. I have black eyeliner tattooed on from high school, so like that's not going anywhere, but just right there where your eyelash is on, put this on both sides and boom, it just like brightens up your face. So I'm telling you, like, I get on the site, like Amazon tells me the stuff that's going to be on sale and how much, like weeks before you guys, so I have time to get it ordered, I have time to review it, all of that. I ordered these. It said it was going to be on sale and Chase can't find it anywhere, so I think they will be, but if not, it's still a great deal. So it's these flat clips. What I love this is, you guys know you hear those like horror stories, like someone had a normal clip. I grabbed one, let me see if I can dig it out, like this. So these are fine like around your house, cleaning, all of that. But once you start driving, first off, it's annoying. You can't like put your hair back, or maybe you're at the dentist or a doctor's appointment. But I've heard if you had these on in wrecks, it can do a lot of damage because your head can like slam against the headrest and this like goes into you. So that does not sound fun. Ever since then, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't. Plus it's uncomfortable. You feel like you're like leaning forward the whole time. So these aren't bad. Like if you're gonna be around your house cleaning, it's fine. Now they've come up with this Flatback. So it's like curved and it's flat against you. I'll kind of put it here so you can see. It's like flat, so you can still drive in the car, even if you're not driving, you can rest your head and it's not bugging you, it's not gonna hurt you. And it comes in a 6-pack, so it probably comes in different colors. I grabbed the neutral one, but there's 6 of these and not on sale. It's $9.99. So if you can get a sale, it's gonna be even cheaper. But you can buy these and break them up into multiple Christmas gifts. So think like, you know, stocking stuffers. You could put 2 in all the bags, 1. They come individual, like in plastic, so you can break them up. So for $10, you can get 6 different things to add in. Like I said, you could give someone 3 and 3, you could do 2, 2 and 2, everybody get 1. It's just like an easy add to cart, and like who doesn't need a new hair clip? I feel like we're always losing them. Like I have them in the car, I have them in nightstands. They're just nice to have. Okay, real quickly, I'm just gonna talk about a few items real fast. They're products that I love. They're on major sale. I talked about them yesterday, so if you missed that video, I just feel like I have to get these out. So this is like a travel wet brush, but it's perfect for your makeup bag, your car, your purse, all the things just to have. It says 55% less breakage for healthier looking hair. I just like the way it brushes. I like the size. It comes in different colors. And like I said, I'm gonna go super fast. Another bestseller from like the last 2 years are these electrical lighters. They look so high end. It's gonna be around $5 or less. I feel like they always go on sale for like around the $4 mark. It looks high end to add to any other gift. Plus I just love having it. It has a button, so as long as you turn it off, this is gonna last in a charge for a long time. I maybe do it once, maybe twice a year. I think it's really just once, but just remember to turn it on and off so it holds that battery. And then another thing that I'm loving is my new blush. It's a cream, so it's just like Merit's, but Merit's is way more. So originally this is $8.99. I'm sure it's gonna be on sale, but even if not, $8.99 is just a good deal. So you can rub this on and use your fingers. If you have like a big blush brush, that works. I just tend to use this small one, and I just like put it on here and rub it on. It is beautiful. They have amazing colors. I need to order more, but I felt like this one was perfect for fall, plus like my skin tones in autumn, so it just goes really well. I got the color 009 Love Core. It is stunning. It's literally $8.99. Like this is even perfect for teens or preteens or kids just learning because they can just use their fingers. So I'm gonna have all this and so much more linked down below. And I just like having like a portable speaker, and these small ones are so nice, and they look small, but they put off some great noise or volume. So I've talked about others in the past, but this was actually a bestseller on Amazon last year. It comes in a ton of different colors. It's just, once again, a good gift to have. It's something just to have on hand if you're gonna be outside, like even if you're going to games or something and you wanna have it just to have music playing. Plus, it's just a really, really good gift. So just a few things about this. It does have a 5-hour runtime, and it is waterproof as well. But another thing that was a really big seller for me last year was this checkered blanket. I own 2 of them. I have it in black and white, but I loved this tan. I just feel like it elevates it a little bit. Now, if you're buying it for like a child or something like that, or you love color, they have tons of different colors, but it is the softest blanket. Like I even own Barefoot Dreams. That's way more expensive. And this is just as soft, just as cozy. I love that it already comes like in the bow, wrapped up. It's just a great gift for yourself or for someone else. It looks pretty setting out. I feel like it's very trendy. Like it's just a fun way to have something there when you pull it out to like cozy up on the sofa. It's just such an easy thing to grab. Okay, before we go to the next product, I did want to share my top. It is from Amazon, so I'm going to have that linked as well. I don't know if it's going to be on sale. I'm sure it's going to be. It comes in a million different colors. I love the fit of it. Like I love the neck here. I love this little cut in on the sleeve, because if you're like me and pull it up, it's just a cute little detail if you wear bracelets or anything like that. I sized up to a large, which is pretty normal for me. Like if I get sweatshirts or anything like that, I like to do the large just for the added length so I can wear it with leggings. I could have grabbed a medium in this, so keep that in mind even with the length with my leggings. But if you like that oversized cozy feel, definitely size up 1 tons of color, so comfortable. It looks way more expensive than what it was, so I'm gonna have it linked down. Okay, this next product I think I got last Prime Day and I've been using it. I'm gonna tell you what it says it does, but then I'm gonna tell you why I use it. Like, it may work, but I'll tell you why I choose to use it. So it says Pantene Pro Vitamin, but it says it rebuilds hair strength. So I haven't done any tests to know that, but what I love is the scent and that I can just spray it on. It is like a weightless leave-on treatment. So I love this for on the days I'm not washing my hair. It makes it feel fresh and it smells like I've washed it. It's just got that clean like shampoo conditioner smell. So if you like work out and then go to work, or like me, you just don't wash your hair every day, but you want it to smell fresh, like even for yourself, I like to put this on before bed. Like, I'll brush my hair, brush my teeth, take off my makeup, and I just put it on and it makes me feel fresh. This is just a really good product to have. I've really enjoyed having it. I left it in my cabinet. I didn't know how much I would use it, and I grabbed this thing way more than I ever expected. I have not shared it in years, but when I did originally, I cannot tell you how many I sold, like even to friends and family and our neighborhood, all online. It's just a really cool product to have. What I will say, it's not like a major sell, but I had to grab it when I saw it. And they're magnetic. These are pieces for your garage. So you know how like sometimes you want detail on it, but you don't actually want to screw into your garage. Maybe you're renting, but you're wanting to like spruce up the outside. Maybe you just want to do it, you don't want to ask your husband, or whatever it is. This is such a great option. We had it 2 houses ago and our last house. We've had it on both. This is the first one I didn't put it on. Once I see it, I might be leaving it and ordering more because we have 2 different sets. But one thing I mention a lot are my socks. I love them. There's not like an Amazon video, especially Prime Video, where I don't talk about these socks. I love them. They do not slide off. They have a little bit of a gripper here. If anything, I just rebuy them because I walk around without shoes on a lot, like on grass and different things, so they do get dirty. So if you're needing a good no-show sock, I promise you, you will not be disappointed with this one, so be on the lookout for that. A recent purchase too I mentioned are these. See how white they're supposed to be? I wear these if you have any of those tennis shoes that rub the back of your heel, especially if you're like in walking shoes or working out and you need that extra comfort. I really, really love these as well, and these typically go on a really, really good sale. So this is like the best brush ever. Look at that. It is so soft. I try to talk about this a lot because it gives you that like filtered look just by using your liquid foundation. I don't care what foundation you're using, use it with this brush, and it's just like a whole different texture on your skin. It just like smooths it out. It makes you look like you have this like real life filter, and it is so soft. I will say the first time I used it, I thought I hated it, but I kept using it and I loved it. So there is a little bit of, I feel like maybe a learning curve. If you don't love it at first, use it a few more days and I promise you, you're gonna love it. A lot of you have ordered this. You're probably needing a new one by this point. There's something, I feel like I can't clean it. If you've learned to clean yours and you have tips, leave them down below in the comments section. To me, I just use it and then replace it because I love it that much, and it's just really, really affordable. And I also love it comes in this case, so if you keep your makeup in a bag or you travel, you don't have to like get it dirty. It doesn't have to get over a lot of things. So that's just a little bonus to go with it. So this is the brow gel I use. It was actually like a friend subscriber, like she was a subscriber that became a friend, swore by this, and so I grabbed it, and you put it on with this brush. This is so old, but I love using them when they're like almost gone. So I have my backup I bought last Prime Day that I've still been getting out of this. So this lasts a really long time, and if you just need to like define your eyebrows, it works so well. What I say at first, it has a lot of product on it, so be careful, like use your own brush or try to clean it off. As it gets empty, I think it just gets better and better in my opinion. This is just a really good option. It's under $10. So this was one of my most recent purchases and I was blown away with it. So I haven't got a pedicure in a really, really long time, and it was showing. Like, I walk around barefoot, I'm outside on like gravel and concrete and grass and all of that, and my heels were getting so bad. Like, one of them was starting to crack. Like, it was even starting to hurt, that I'm like, I'm gonna have to go get a pedicure or do something about it. And the introvert in me just like will talk myself out of anything. So I'm like, I'm just gonna try it at home first. And I bought this 2-pack of these. So this is the new one. It comes wrapped up. It saved my feet. So if your heels or anything like that are getting rough and you don't want to go get a pedicure, just grab this. It's a 2-pack. You can continue to use them. I just like rinse it off when I'm done. it worked so well. Like, I cannot say enough good things about it. So this is like an add to cart immediately. Just alone, the box is gorgeous. Like, this would have been a great gift. I'll try to remember to share it like at the end of this year, but it's stunning. The box is stunning. The knives are stunning. They work so well. We've been using them a lot. They are dishwasher safe. So if that's a big deal to you, I love the light wood. So if you're needing just like a good knife set, this one is just really, really pretty. I wanted to show you them actually out and displayed though. Like, I just think it looks so pretty. You guys know me, I don't keep a lot on my countertops. This is huge, having this out and this out. But with all the cooking, it's just so much more convenient and functional. But I love that these are out, but it's so pretty. It's like decor. Okay, the next product I want to talk about, the first one, I'll show you what I've been using, and then I ordered new ones. But what I love are these black night lights. You can plug them in. I feel like they're really helpful like in hallways at night, if you get up or you have kids that get up. Bathrooms are a big one. I keep these in our guest bathrooms so people can find them. But all you do is plug them in, and then there is a little thing right here you can slide up and down, and you can choose the brightness. So I keep mine on bright because I like it, but if you want a dim light, but they only turn on when the room gets dark. So all day long you can leave them plugged in, but at night they'll turn on or anytime it's dark. So I've loved having these. I know a lot of you guys have bought these, but they came out with prettier ones. Like, I still use these, but I definitely ordered more. And you guys may have seen these in my last clip, so I thought I'd show them. Now they have them in like black and gold with this white color. They also have them like in a crystal, like bubbly finish. So pretty. I chose this one. They're so pretty. I've just been leaving them out in my kitchen. For a little while, I want to show you when the light goes off, then that night light comes on. Now, if you don't want it to every time, you can have it turned off, just slid all the way down. And like I said, you can adjust these. So if you just want a little bit of light, if you want a lot of light, you can totally just slide it wherever you want to. I just leave mine on high so it automatically pops on. This is here in our powder bathroom. So I want it, like when people are looking for the bathroom, it's like lit up in here. But like I said, if you just want to be able to turn them on yourselves, you can just turn it all the way down and then come in here and turn it on when needed. But these are just so nice to have. Now these are the new ones I've ordered, and I actually leave them out right here because it's very symmetrical and I like it. In the evening, they're so nice to have. I'll go ahead and do a pop-up so you can see them at night. There's so much light right now, like they're not gonna turn on. But once again, I just leave them on high. And then in the evening, as it gets dark, they pop on. Even in the morning, it's so nice. I don't know why it took me so long to get this set. I wish I would have gotten it sooner because, oh, it would make a good gift. So if you have like a birthday gift or a teacher gift or something coming up, this set looks so high end and it just feels special. It's one of those things, people that even love candles don't own it yet because it just seems like luxe and high end, and like I have other things to buy, I have bills to pay, kids to feed, so it feels like a splurge. This would go really well with the electrical lighter that I share for the candle. So if you need a set, this is my favorite. I went ahead and brought this up. This is my favorite, just like year-round candle. Like, I love fall scents, I love Christmas scents, but if you're just needing a really good smelling candle all year long, this is the one. It's like a high-end brand. It's a little bit on the smaller side, so it makes it more affordable, but it's really pretty setting out because it's just like all black. Like, you can turn it around so you don't see the label. But this smells really good, so I'll link it. So I cannot leave my house without my fans. I feel like if we're going to an outdoor concert, if I'm gonna be like at a sporting event, if I'm in the car, if I'm gonna be on a plane, I don't know. These have just been my best friend. That's medium and that's high. And just so you can see, like, it is the perfect amount. It's not gonna mess up my lashes. We've done that a few times on here, but it's just enough to keep you cool. Even right now, I feel so good. So anyways, if you're needing something like that, this is a really good one just to like travel with. And like I said, it just fits down small. I keep this just in my car door, so I have it. I want to talk about one more fan. I don't know if this one's going to be on sale. It typically is, but I couldn't talk about the other one and not talk about this one because this is my OG fan. Once again, there's like low, medium, high. It's a good amount. I'd say this one's maybe a little bit, like tad bit stronger. So if you want a little bit more wind, I like the handle on this. This still fits in my purse. Love it. All different colors. I'm telling you, like if you get hot or you go to a lot of like sporting events for your kids' games, buy these. You can thank me later because you are gonna stay cool and you don't have to worry about your makeup melting off your face. And the shirt I've actually shared in the past, but I wanted to share it again just because there's like a few shirts I just gravitate towards. I'm like a outfit repeater offender. You guys know what I mean? Like I wear the same thing all the time. If I find something I like, I'm gonna go buy it in every neutral color that exists. This one actually comes in 10 different colors that I could see. It comes from small to 3XL, so really good size, Ron. Really nice fit. Like it's not clinging, it's not sticky. If you're hot outside, it's not like making you sweat. I love the cut on it because it's longer in the back. So as you can see, I can still wear it with like shorter shorts, and I like that it still covers even when I'm not in leggings. But when I am in leggings, it's the perfect fit. Like I said, all different sizes. I don't know, to me, it's just super cool. It's perfect for summer. Great color options. They have more than just neutrals. But lately, you guys have noticed I've been really into jewelry. I've been talking about it a lot. I started collecting necklaces, and I do both. Like I'll go to like a local boutique and spend a little bit more, but I'm also like a Walmart girl and they have great prices, especially like on trending pieces. But one thing I splurged on from one of the boutiques were these bracelets, and they're called Buddha Girl bracelets, but I hate to link them because they are a little more. I noticed on Amazon, they have like dupes for them. Now I will say they're different colors. I didn't get the gold. I got the like a toile or something like that. So it's like a softer gold. They said it's between a gold and a silver. I just felt like it went with my jewelry more, but they have this exact same, like this is the gold that you would buy in this. I need to see if they have this in more colors, but I'm gonna take these off and compare because I wanna show you the price difference. If you're just wanting the look, I can save you a ton of money. Okay, so let's compare. With Buddha Girl, these would be called queens, and they're just like the rhinestone ones, but it comes in a set of 3, and there's gold, rose gold, and silver. Like you don't get to choose anything else. That's how it comes in this version. I will say in Buddha Girl, I grabbed mediums. I think these are more like a medium large, like they're a tad bit bigger. So if you know your size in this and you're gonna mix it in or whatever, I feel like large is pretty standard. Like most people can wear them. Like if anything, they'll just fall a little bit more down. But for these, the actual brand, I paid $285 for these 3. So over here on Amazon, you can get 5 of them, and they're actually all the same color. Let you see that. For $9.99. So $10 versus $285. And guys, the look on your arm is going to be the same. Now, the weight is, these weigh a tad bit more. These are probably gonna hold up longer over time. Like I feel like so what makes these special is they're in these like clear tubes, so they're called like all weather. So you can wear them swimming, you can wear them in the shower. Not that I do, but it's the option. If you're washing your hands, they're just protected versus like a tennis bracelet. So these are the same things. I will say in here, they seem a little bit more loose in there, like they move a little bit more. But for $285 versus $10, this is definitely the way to go. So I'm gonna do a stack so you can see what it looks like on my wrist, but I wanna show you the other one so you can just compare. Okay, next up, just remember I do have 2 different colors. If I bought these in gold, they would look a lot more the same. It's just I have 2 different colors, but like their gold looks like this. I will say their gold is more sparkly inside. And these, it's still in that clear case where these aren't. These are still all weather, but it's like the actual material where this is still in that clear case, just like the rhinestone ones, which to me doesn't make a big deal. But like I said, if I were to have them in the same color, they're almost like identical as far as the style. So I'll put these on like how I wore my other ones just so you can see. But like I said, for 20 bucks, you could have all of them and more. You actually get more of those versus I paid almost $400 for my 2 sets. One more time. This one's my basically $400 stack. And then this one's the $20 stack. I wish I had these in gold so you can compare, but like you even get more rhinestones in this one. So if you need it, if you know someone that loves Buddha, they could just mix this in, like if they want a few extra colors or something. But like I said, I'll have it linked down below. I also wanted to mention this shampoo and conditioner, just in case you're like, Ashley, I'm not going to the drugstore shampoo. I like a little, you know, higher end. I like to spoil myself. Girl, I totally get it. I've been there for a long time. I feel like this is a perfect balance from like the super, super high end, but like the $7 bottles. This is actually what Savannah uses. I think this is the 3rd time we bought these bottles, so she loves it. I will say I don't mind spending a little more on her products because she rarely has to wash her hair. Like, I just have super oily hair. It's in the summer now. I feel like I'm back washing my hair almost every day or every other day. Like, it's just so sweaty and humid here in Oklahoma. We're working on our farm, so I'm just getting gross a lot, where I feel like she only has to wash her hair like, you know, once or twice a week. And she is loving this right here. This is actually something new. I haven't tested this, but we're needing them because Savvy was requesting them and I want to use them. So maybe you don't have time to work out all the time. Maybe you're like, Ashley, I've got young kids, I don't have time. You're probably walking around, you're probably making dinner, you're cleaning. Just throw these on your ankles and it's just gonna help. Everything's better than doing nothing. You can do these on your wrist if you want to for more arms. You can do them on your legs if you have a treadmill, a walking pad. Like I said, if you're just gonna be doing laundry, I mean, think how many steps we get in our homes just walking around. Just put these bad boys on when you wake up. You can take them off if you leave the house. When you come back in, put them on. They have all different colors. Another thing I want to mention is a weighted vest. We have 4 of them. We have the 10s, the 13, and the 15. I'll do the 10 and the 13, and Chase and Savannah can do the 15. I've just never tried it. Normally when we're taking a walk, we're taking a long walk. If I was taking a short one, I'd try the 15, but start off with about the 10. And it was showing it was on sale and then it wasn't, so I don't know, but I can't talk about fitness and not talk about it because it's another thing when you're doing the dishes, when you're cooking, when you're folding laundry. Put on the weighted vest. It has so many good benefits just by having it on during the day. Like I said, just throw it on. You don't have to look pretty. It can be over your pajamas if you have workout clothes on. When you leave the house, take it off. Even if you just start for a few minutes a day, like just while you're cooking or just while you're folding laundry. I feel like it has the benefits. It's worth it to get it in. If there's a really good deal, I'm gonna link it down below. Look at this. It looks like a paint roller. This is a sticky lint roller. So now I can do this. I peel it off. I can do my whole sofa in seconds. I don't have to pull out the vacuum. If you have sleeping babies, if you have company over, you don't have to, like, you know, make a ton of noise. You just pull this out. You can do chairs, you know, next to your beds. You can do your carpets if you want to. I'm not gonna lie, there's sometimes I'm all in black. I just wanna be like, Savvy, lint roll me real fast before we leave the house. It is so incredibly helpful. It comes with a replacement roll, but I've used a ton and I feel like I haven't even made a dent. So if you have lint or anything like that in your house, fur, whatever it is, and you're lint rolling, or you love a lint roller on your clothes and you want one for like your bedding, you know, sometimes I feel like rugs just shed, or carpet sheds, or your clothing sheds. Maybe you don't own pets, but you just have things that shed. This is gonna be your best friend, so definitely check it out. So most of us sleep in our earrings. Like, I have tons of piercings. I've always had quite a few, and then Savvy got into them, so I like to get my ears pierced with her, and so we have several there. But you guys know when you sleep, it will like hurt you, like if you lay on your side, and I am a side sleeper. So now when you get them pierced, they have flatbacks, and I was loving them, and I thought, I wonder if I can replace my other ones. And of course, Amazon has it. They're so affordable. They come in packs. It's flat and it just screws on, so you don't have to worry about losing it. You can sleep in them. Like, I never take mine off. I shower in them, I swim in them. They don't come out. Now my bottom ones I'll switch out. So these are just hoops down here, but all the rest of them are these flat backs, and they are so great. So if you like to sleep in your earrings, or you're worried about them falling out, or your daughters have them, they come in all different styles. So I'll link the ones I got and the brand, and you can, you know, search them and get whatever you want. But I absolutely love having them, and it is a game changer. The first product I'm going to talk about today seems a little funny, but it is so helpful and so useful, so that's why I'm starting with it. It's this grabber. So you guys may have owned one in the past or heard about it. Maybe you don't use it anymore, but I'm telling you, if you'll get this back in your house, you're gonna be using it all the time. This is really good too if you're pregnant or know someone that's pregnant. The further along you get, it's so hard to bend over, even if you just drop like, you know, your laundry or a sock or a piece of paper. This is just so nice if you have a bad back, if you're having surgery, maybe you're sick and you're stuck in bed. I just feel like there's a million reasons. Maybe it's your grandparents or parents and they're just getting older. This is just so convenient and helpful for when you do need it. Maybe you need to reach something. Maybe you drop a sock behind the dryer and you don't want to pull it all out. It just gets in all those areas that you can't get to, which I find is so helpful. What's funny is this is also good for summertime. I had this setting out for the video and Savannah picked it up and was using it everywhere. Like kids have fun with this. They're seeing what they can pick up. You can make a game out of it, give them like marshmallows on the floor or balls or anything like that. Grab one for each one of your kids, but definitely grab it for your parents, grab one for yourself. It just makes life a little bit easier, and that's what this video is all about. But one other product that I feel like has been super helpful, especially as we're just like getting older with backs and all of that, is this wagon. And I've shared it before. Like ever since we bought this house, it's even lightweight. Look at that. It collapses down. I never collapse it because I'm using it all the time. Anytime we're like bringing in groceries or maybe we went shopping and have a lot, I just wheel it in. I know like our mailbox and gates, like we have a long driveway. I'll just wheel it out there, put in the heavy boxes, pull it in, just so many things. And here, if I'm moving stuff around, I mean, you could use it for kids. We could use it. I mean, Tiger would fit in here, George wouldn't, but it's just so convenient, so nice. It has like pockets there on the front. You can pull this handle off like that, and then this is adjustable, so then you can pull it around. I like having it like on there more, but it's totally up to you. I'm telling you, we grab for this all the time. It's so helpful, so useful, so needed. Once you have this out in your garage, I promise you, you'll be reaching for it all the time. Now this next gadget, I've been saving for a while. I've been trying to come up with like, what's the best Amazon video for this? I really wish I would have shared this before Father's Day. Maybe you forgot Father's Day. Maybe you're just sending something late. Maybe you just want to add a little cherry on top. I know I shared it over on Instagram, but it's this, and it's like a blower. And I kept seeing ads for stuff like this, like you can dry your car, like say you hand wash your car, maybe windows, anything like that. Like we even have a service where we like do the drive-through car wash every month. But then you towel dry it. We're totally sticking this in the car just to dry it. I'm gonna turn it on so you can see how loud it is. It comes with 5 attachments. This is one of them. It is so powerful, but I want you to hear it. I'm gonna do my hair just for you guys so you can see it's like blowing. Okay, that could have taken my lashes off, so I took one for the team for you guys. But this is so good, so strong. And like I said, there's like other attachments that probably make it even more powerful with those like smaller heads and tips for it. So if you guys are needing this, I would use it like on my windows. Like when I'm washing them, I'll definitely use this on my car. We'll definitely be taking it to the car wash with us because I'm sick of like towel drying and lint getting everywhere. But I'm telling you, I think guys would love this. Like I think they would have so much fun with it. So it's going to be linked down below. It's this pill holder. So they come in all different colors. They come in all different styles. So I'll link a few. You guys know me, I go neutral. But what's super nice is you can put in your pills, and there's like 2 bigger ones, smaller ones. Like I said, there are different setups if you're needing like a certain number, but for me, this is perfect. It's actually more than enough. But then you can get the labels. Like these are stickers. I didn't print them out. I didn't have to do anything. You just peel them off and put them where you put the medicine, and then you know what's inside of them. You're not like guessing. I love this. Like Savannah has one that she keeps in her purse. You can put this in like cars for teenagers, or, you know, just wherever you're gonna be. If it's your husband's car, if it's your car, if it's your purse, wherever it is, like maybe your kid's going off to school and you're gonna put it like in their bag that they carry around just so they always have their medication. I feel like this is so helpful. It is so affordable. Like go click on the link. You're gonna be shocked. I swear sometimes they have like this with all the stickers like less than $5. I don't know what it is right now, but like super, super affordable, really, really good gift, and just really helpful to have. Like when you need medicine, it's just right there, and you know you have it. You know if you're getting low, I just refill it. This is a must-have for everybody. Another thing I like having in my purse is this ring cleaner. So this was Well, I got one as a gift for my sister like years ago for Christmas. And I'm like, that is the coolest gift. Most people don't own it, but it's something very useful. Like, have you ever done that? You're going into like a lunch or something or dinner with a friend and you look down and your ring's just like disgusting. Maybe it's lotion, maybe it's makeup, whatever. And you're like, I wish I could just clean it up real fast. That's what this is. So it pops off and there's a little brush and you just spin it and then you rub it on there. So you don't have to rinse it. You can just kind of like wipe it off. It says water not required, but if you're in the sink or bathroom or have a wet wipe, it works well too, but all you do is rub it on and then it's clean and good to go. And I swear it lasts forever. Like, you're gonna keep this forever in your purse and it's just so helpful. And when you need a clean ring, you have it. And once again, this is another really good gift. I know it's not like gifting season, but birthdays, stuff like that, good gift. Another like product or gadget that I feel like is really helpful, or just useful, maybe not helpful, but useful, is like these phone holders. They're really nice like on your nightstand next to your bed if you want to just be able to check it through the night or see if something comes in, if you're waiting for a phone call. I tend to keep mine right next to my computer on my desk because while I'm working, if I have it on silent, if I'm editing, doing voiceovers, I can still see if like if a message comes in or phone calls coming, something like pops up, I can see it. What I like about this one is, first off, it's nice. It looks like a marble and it's super heavy, so it's not gonna like, you know, roll around on your desk. But it has this cutout here because I always have something attached to mine. Like, I'll do this where it's like a long chain I wear across me. This is like a bracelet one. If I can find something like this on Amazon, I'll link it too, but it just makes it nice for walking around. It can still sit on it because it drops down below it, which I feel like is just super nice. And then it looks pretty just displayed. I don't know, I just feel like it's one of those useful. It's not needed, it's not gonna save you a lot of time or money, but it is helpful if you're working a lot and you want to be able to see when like notifications come. Before each time I go to put something on, I put this on, so I wanted to share it again because it comes in so many different colors. It is the most flattering top. It's easy. I feel like it's boxy, so it's not like rubbing like tight on you without it being like, I feel like it's too big of a tunic and I feel like it's adding weight. I still feel really slim in it, but it's not touching me. You can't really tell because I bought the black and I have black on, but it's got like a little cutout here and then it gets longer and goes around. I wore this with denim shorts and it's cute. I wore this with athletic shorts working out. It's perfect. I put it on with leggings and it covers and it's not too big. It's just right. And I feel like most tops I buy, I can only wear it with leggings or I can only wear it with shorts. You guys have so many tops like that. I'm like, I'm so ready for it to get warm because I can't wear it this half of my closet. Or I go to put leggings on and I'm like, man, I love all those shirts. I haven't worn them forever, but they're not like long enough. This is one of those tops you can literally, I know people say it all the time, but you literally can dress up with like nice jeans and a nice necklace and all of that. Or you could put on walking shorts and tennis shoes and go out. I don't know. I've got to go get more colors. Like, obviously it'll be like brown and navy and those things, but I'm in a medium and I like, when I say I love this top, I love it. I wear it all the time. And it's our air purifier. So I feel like it's really nice to have in general, you know, especially like we're in Oklahoma, we have allergies. Our dogs sleep next to us and they're in and out all day. That thing has been a game changer for us. It helps with the dog smell. Like, I literally have it next to their bed. So when I sleep at night, before I had that, I feel like I'd wake up and I would just smell dogs, and it's okay. Like, we have pets, we have 2 of them. It is what it is. But when it's over there by me, I don't get that smell anymore. And so it kind of like locks it in over there. One of those, it's like a little bit of an investment, but is helpful because it's like the air you're breathing. The next product, I've actually had like a version of it in my home my entire life. I don't remember a house we didn't have it in. My grandma had it. It was just always there. And it's this like little jar opener underneath the cabinet that you could like pop open the jars, like if you couldn't open the lid, and it was just always there, like in all my family's houses. Well, in the past couple years, I was searching Amazon like I do in my spare time, and I found that they have a new version of it now, and it is plastic, but it works so well. Like, my mom even replaced hers because it was so old, like decades and decades old, and like her, you know, the sharp part, like that opens it, was probably just not as sharp as it used to be. But now we all have them, and you just screw it underneath your cabinet. You cannot see it. But then when you're trying to open like a spaghetti can or anything like that, it is so easy. I know sometimes I even have like water bottles that are so tight, or drinks. Maybe you have like a parent that's getting older and you know your grip isn't as strong and it's hard for them to open things. It really is nice. You just put it up there, slide it in, and it's made for any size lid, and turn it and it pops off. So easy and so helpful. My grays come in, and I don't want to go in just to get my grays done. So there's different options. There's this spray root, and you just spray it on there. This stuff is amazing. So like if you get really bad grays right here and you're going to be pulling your hair up, if it's up here and you're not going to have a hat on that day or whatever, you just spray it and it lasts until you wash your hair again. So it's not like a product you have to use all the time. Now, if you don't wash your hair for 2 weeks, I'm sure you're going to have to do it. I do mine about every 3 days or so, and it'll last from where I put it in there. A tip that I learned is someone says they spray it and then add hairspray on top, and that keeps it from moving too much. Another thing you can do, which this is nice to keep in your purse, this little brush comes off right here, and then you open it up. There's a mirror, and then there's the color, and you just rub it in there, and you just like brush it on in that sense. So wherever you have those grays, it comes in all different colors. This one is medium brown. I could probably even go a little bit darker now. The last time I colored my hair, we did like a darker root. But they also have blonde. So I'm gonna order this and test it out. Go over on Instagram. We'll try to have it by this time the video goes up. So maybe you wanna like bring your highlighted pieces up, you want to add a little blonde there, or maybe you do have like the all blonde and you want to like soften it. It's just another way to like make your color last longer, which is always going to save you a ton of money because hair is not cheap. I also want to start this off with, I am a blanket hoarder and I'm very biased when I talk about blankets, so just go with me on this one. But I own heated blankets. I feel like they are the best thing ever. I own all sorts of blankets. I own just normal throws. I own weighted blankets. I'm gonna link a weighted blanket because if you have anxiety and you're stressed a lot, I don't know, that can save you money and just stress and time. Like, get a weighted blanket. But a heated blanket I've loved too. So the money saving thing I'm gonna go with this is, I just got through winter and it saved me so much from running our heat all the time, because instead of heating up this huge house and like all these huge spaces just for me to be in one area, I use this blanket and I just turn it on during the day. I get underneath it when I'm cold. You can warm up while you watch TV and all that, because I feel like we don't get as cold when we're like, if you're up cooking dinner, if you're cleaning your house, if you're like doing things, I feel like you don't have to run the heat. It's when you stop and slow down to watch a show or something, you're not moving your body, you tend to get cold, and that's when you turn the heat up. I know we're going into summer, but just go with me. But I feel like coming out of winter, it was just nice to have, and you can get one for yourself, but it will be stolen. Every time I would get up to like go grab grapes or go to the bathroom or to grab a drink, I'd come in and either Sally took it, Chase took it, Tiger took it all the time. Anytime I pull this out, he's like trots over there. I own 3 different kinds. Like, I love them all. I love a heated blanket. It also is very calming, just like the weighted blanket. Like when I'm super stressed and I'm like stressing out, I just go get underneath it and it's like a warm hug. So for many reasons, I love this. This would be a good Mother's Day gift if you forgot your Mother's Day, or you do something later, or you just need a good gift for someone. Like, I absolutely love my heated blanket. So I ordered this product for like myself and my daughter. It's actually for kids, but I'm telling you, once you see it, you're gonna know why. So it's actually this bug. It's for viewing. So you can like catch the bug, you slide this in it, and then it has a magnifying glass right there. So kids, which is really fun. I remember Savannah when she was little, they love to go find bugs, even if it's like roly-polies, ants, whatever it is. We have lots here in Oklahoma, and they're pretty big out where we live in the country. But it's a cool way for kids to see them. Then you can look at them through that. You can see them on the side. All the fun things. So if you have kids, I feel like this is a really good gift or stocking stuffer, whatever. I bought it for me because I hate touching bugs. When Chase isn't here, I mean, we have our house sprayed, but we're in the country in Oklahoma, we get bugs. I can actually pick them up now because I don't have to touch them. So All I do is go over it and then slide this in, and then you see it, and then you can take it out, release, do what you will with the bug. I'm not here to judge, but I feel like this is so good if you know a girl or someone moving out on their own. Maybe it's a dorm room, maybe it's just kids that are gonna have fun with it, but I'm telling you, this thing is my new best friend. I wanted to show you like getting a bug. I'm gonna get a dead bug because it's right here, but obviously you could do this inside if it's alive or if it's just your kids. But first off, see how it like magnifies? It's actually really cool. This is fun for anybody, but especially if you like homeschool or something, or just have kids at home. But look at that, it puts it in there and then you can look at it in this. But I love that you just like, you put it down, you put this over it, so if it is alive and you're scared to get it in your house, and then you just slide this and it just goes underneath it and then it's in there. Isn't that cool? Look at that. I feel like an updated version of something I've talked about before. So it's just a little more elevated. You guys know I like that. I feel like in our setup of our sofa, we don't have end tables anymore, and the coffee table's pretty far. I mean, not that you can't lean over to get it, but it's just not convenient if I want a drink there or a snack, and you definitely don't want to like just put it on the sofa where it spills. And so I've shared something like this in the past, but I found an updated version. So from the outside, it just looks like a box, and I love this. This would make a great gift. This you could sit on your coffee table and decorate with it. And then when you need it, you take the lid off. It just comes off. You can set this anywhere because it's not ugly. And then you have a little cup holder, snack holder, remote holder, AirPods, whatever you need can just set next to you, and you're not gonna worry about it spilling. It has these little indentions so you can have a coffee mug in there. But I feel like this is just a really good gift either for yourself or someone else if you're thinking of them. What's cool is if you give this as a gift, you could go and stage it, like put some popcorn in there, like the bags, not like pre-popped. Maybe a cute little mug, maybe a gift card, whatever it is, but this would be really cute to like hold the gift, and so it's all in one, especially if you do really good like Christmas gift exchanges or something. I feel like it's really nice. It's got handles on the side. One thing I wanted to mention is it also comes out. So if something spills and you need to wash it, you don't have to worry about putting this whole thing in your sink. Plus then this is like another whole purpose. Like you can just use this as a tray. You can keep candles in there. You can do so many things with all of these pieces. So I just felt like it was a really good deal, a really useful gadget. I think they had different colors, so don't forget to check that out. Like I said, all the links are gonna be down below in the description box. Next up is a product, once again, I've talked about in the past, but I always wanna share it just for anyone new here or just a reminder. It's something that I hope you buy and never, ever, ever have to use. It's kind of like our tornado shelter. We invested in that, but I hope it never becomes super duper useful. Now we've been in it, but like, I hope we don't actually need it. But it's these like fire blankets. These are just so good to have, and they're so good to have spaced out. So maybe you can't get them all at once. They're not super expensive, but I get like adding to your budget. Like we keep one in our kitchen. I have one in my daughter's nightstand drawer. We have some in ours. And basically when there's a fire, you just pull this out and you can either A, throw it over it. So maybe it's on your stove, you know, somewhere. Maybe it's on a nightstand where a candle is and it smothers it out. Why I put one in my daughter's room and why I have one in our bedroom is you can wrap yourself in it. So God forbid you have a house fire. We're not putting those vibes out there, but if you do, your kids would be able to wrap themselves and get out. And so to me, this is just a must-have in our home. I hope we never use it, but if we do, I know it's there, and I know we all have one, so we can get to safety as best as possible. This next product here, and you're gonna be like, Ashley, what is that? Like, what is this? But I kept having the issue in our laundry room. Like I gave us a little rod for hang drying clothes. I guess when I built the house, I wasn't hang drying as much as that I do now, because in my last two houses, I don't remember using that much space or doing it that often, and now we just do more. And when I have too many clothes, they won't dry because they're so tight. Now, if there's just a few up there, there's no issue. I just love that this is like a convenient size. It's not going to take up a lot of space. It doesn't have to be hung on my wall, so when I'm not using it, it just looks ugly. It's not going to pull off of it because I'm putting too much on it. All you do is start unscrewing this, and these just pop out. You've got legs that are adjustable. You got these wands, like these little arms that are adjustable. And then the day you're doing laundry, you just pop it up let your clothes air dry, and then when you're done, you just put it all back and put it underneath your cabinet. It is so easy, it is so simple. This thing is gonna be in my laundry room from now on, and I'm so glad, because like I said, I kept like hanging them on door frames, but then they kept falling, or like we couldn't shut doors. I don't know, my clothes were just all over my house. I love now that I can just kind of condense it all together, and then when I don't need it, I can just tuck it away. So this is super nice to have. It looks super high-end, nice, and then it has a remote and it turns on and it looks like a candle, and you can choose if you want it to flicker. You can make the light brighter, dimmer. It looks so realistic in a space. Like, I've had this next to my bathtub and it's so relaxing. There is no smell, so you don't have to worry about that. If a kid picks it up, they're not gonna burn themselves. Like, it's just lights. It has a remote, so you can set a timer if you're gonna be like, I'm gonna be leaving the house here in a little bit. There's a 2, 4, 6, or 8 timer on it, or you can just turn it on and off as needed. But I feel like these are beautiful. Great gift again. I gotta throw that out there, but really perfect for your home. Like I said, it looks super nice. It's super functional. If you have kids, it is kid friendly. And if you need that glow in a powder bathroom or something when people are coming over, it's nice just to turn that on. So it's like pretty decor, but it's also functional. So when people are like looking for the bathroom, they find it. Thank you guys so much. If you made it to this point, I appreciate you so, so much. It helps me out. Be sure and like the video. If you wanna leave an emoji down below, that's helpful as well. I hope you got some people marked off your Christmas list. It's so nice to get it done early so you're not stressing the closer we get to Christmas. That's how I am. I like to get it done as early as possible. So thank you for being here. I hope it was helpful, but I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.